The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
Okay, so are you ready for this? Someone actually requested we do a deep dive on beach travel in Burundi. And yeah, I was a little confused at first too. I mean, Burundi, it's landlocked, right? But obviously there's something here we need to uncover.
Right.
I mean, the listeners sent in some really cool notes about Burundi's landscapes, their culture, even something about coffee. So let's dig into this.
Well, I think what's really interesting here is that, we hear beach and we immediately think ocean, right?
Yeah, totally. Crashing waves, salty air, sunburns.
But a beach is really just, it's the spot where the land meets a large body of water. It doesn't have to be an ocean.
So we're thinking lakes then.
Yeah.
Rivers. What's the deal with Burundi's beaches?
Lake Tanganyika. This is a massive lake, like seriously huge. Second largest freshwater lake in the world by volume. And deep, too. One of the deepest.
No way. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. It spans several countries, including Burundi, and along its coastline, you'll find these incredible sandy stretches, beautiful views, all the things you'd expect from a beach, just fresh water.
Wow, second largest by volume. I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, but there's more to it than just the lake, right?
Yeah.
I mean, your notes mentioned Burundi's got these diverse landscapes, a really vibrant culture. That's got to be a huge part of what makes it special.
Absolutely. We're talking soaring mountains, lush valleys, you've got savannas, and of course, Lake Tanganyika, right? Like, imagine this backdrop. It's a hiker's paradise.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I bet.
There's this trail that winds through the Kibera National Forest, takes you all the way up to Mount Kahuzi. The views are supposed to be unreal.
Mount Kahuzi. Got it.
Okay.
All right, I'm adding that to my list. And the wildlife. You said something about the wildlife.
Right. Chimpanzees, for one, and all sorts of bird species you won't find anywhere else, like the Rwenzori turako. It's got these incredible bright colors.
The Rwenzori turako. Okay, now that's just fun to say. But let's talk about the people. What makes Burundi's culture unique?
They have this incredibly rich tradition of drumming, singing, dancing, storytelling. And it's not just performance either. It's woven into their daily lives,
Wow.
Imagine, being there, experiencing one of their traditional drum performances. I've heard they're really powerful. Or seeing the Abatimbo dancers. Their rhythms are amazing.
Okay, you've definitely sold me on those drum performances and the dancers. Now, before we move on, we got to circle back. What about the coffee? What's the deal with Burundi and coffee?
Right. Burundi's actually famous for its coffee, Arabica beans, some of the best in the world. High altitude, volcanic soil, plenty of rain. It's the perfect recipe for growing coffee.
So what can someone expect if they, get their hands on some Burundi coffee? What's it taste like?
It's got this really nice bright acidity, often with citrusy, floral notes. It's unique.
Okay, so hold on. I'm picturing myself on the shore of the second largest freshwater lake in the world, sipping some top-tier, locally grown coffee with hints of citrus and flowers. Not exactly the beach vacation I had in mind at the beginning of this, but I'm not complaining.
It's definitely a unique experience.
This deep dive has really opened my eyes. It makes you wonder, sometimes, choosing a landlocked country, a place with its own rhythm, its own unique offerings, if that might actually lead to a more authentic experience. Something to think about. Anyway, until next time, keep exploring. And hey, maybe grab yourself a bag of Burundi coffee. You won't regret it.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.